Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Fresno State Bulldogs and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, when I walk out onto the grass here at Saban Field, this is one of the most iconic places in all of college sports. When Bryant-Denny is good, it's one of the most dynamic rooms.
Got a little room. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Comes down, it's Barney. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. Out wide right, it's Barney. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it cost the defense a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Looks as if he's going to run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Trying to find the end zone, and he's not going to make it as this defense is making it tough. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. This is a designed run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly, and you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hits the hole. It's Thomas. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. On first down, here comes this offense. Sells the run, looking to pass. That's caught. It's Owens. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Martin will throw it. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Owens. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Fresno State. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Well, listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
The extra point here would tie the game. The extra point is blocked. Still on his feet, and remember, he can return it.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here's the return from inside his 10. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. What a magnificent return. He goes out of bounds inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. This field position better than you could ever hope for. First and goal from the 8. It is a game of field position, and after a return like that, man, are they set up. In the red area, it's Hill. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Changing the routes with his receivers. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Keelan Russell. And he gets it away.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
It's a bit of an interesting choice. You could break the tie with the field goal, but worst case scenario, you don't convert on 4th down, they're backed up in their own end. Back to throw, it's Russell. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They punctuate the chant with a trip to the end zone. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Got it behind the line. It's right. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack shit. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Finds the tight end. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Bulldogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Long way to go on 2nd down. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back. A fortunate turn of events. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Punt is on its way. On the return. Slips through the line. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Alabama! Special teams coming through, the third aspect of the game, delivering big time.
A Kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. Martin back to pass. Got his man downfield. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. On the run, it's Thomas. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Look out! He's sacked. This defense all over him. Fresno State will have to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Trying to get started. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Tide ready to roll on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. A designed run for the quarterback. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Fires downfield. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Right back to the well. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Finds his target. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. On the move, it's Thomas. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. Martin will throw it. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Making the adjustment. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. Zings it complete to the right. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pulls it in. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the third and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play zone.
Russell from the gun on third down. Rushes on. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Second and long here. Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Throwing Russell. Out wide right, it's Hill. Still on his feet. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Hands it off. Sees an alley. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. Alabama calls it second timeout of the half. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Gets the back moving. To the air, it's Russell. Good timing on the quick out. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Russell makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Now the Tide uses its third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top on second down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Tried to freeze him with a fake spike. And the quarterback can't get away, and down he goes. No time left on the clock. They passed on the field goal try, and they'll get nothing in like it. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is on the field and ready to get this drive cranked up. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success. And so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football.
But, and he's got room. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Thomas. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Martin back to pass. looking for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And this one is perfect. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I know they put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, and so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Alabama quickly back to the line. Keelan Russell. Got his man out of the backfield. Got room at the 35. And good blocking and space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Alabama hit him with a big pass play. Will they keep slinging it? He's changing the play. They go play action with Russell. Buying time to his right. Fires on the move. And he will take it in. Touchdown Tide. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5. And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
Unbelievable. He's just a freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback, still make plays down the field. It's just not fair.
Motion from the wideout. Martin will throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st. They're all over him. Left side is Owens. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Right side, it's right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Thomas. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. Long way to go on 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. Keep it on the ground. He's past the marker. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. The Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. In the backfield, it's right. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Thomas. Bring him down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
You know, as an offense, you're playing this defense, and they're in a 3-4 alignment. You're worried about the pass rush coming off the edge. How about big fella in the middle? Completely collapse the pocket on that play.
Absolutely perfect. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Throwing Russell. Makes the grab. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Russell. Out wide right, it's Edwards. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and 6 yards to go.
Easy. Easy. 222 whiplash. 222 whiplash.
From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Bama! And the stomping has commenced. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And so the Fresno State offense comes out onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Wells. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Martin back to pass. Reels it in. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Give as they work on that clock. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Keelan Russell. Flip it out to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell hauls it in. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. On the move. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. Alabama comes to the line with first and 10. Making the adjustment on the play.
Easy. Blue 42, Thunder. Blue 42, Thunder.
They'll send the back in motion. Throwing Russell. Moves to his right. Fires to the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Martin back to pass. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. On the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Got to make the play on fourth. A deep throw as the clock winds down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense in a bunch formation. Just going to keep it after the snap. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Alabama pushing the tempo.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys...
Snags it and he's open. The 20. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Russell. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they take it in for 6 more points. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And the extra point is good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
Timeout call by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Tight end now in motion. Using his legs at 12. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Fresno State will have to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. RPO complete. Crosses the 45. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football.